Welcome back, friends. Indian banks look to be set to get into a spot of big trouble, and you need to be extremely careful. The economic impact of the pandemic may result in higher NPAs and capital erosion of banks. If 1/20th of the loans which are likely to be under moratorium as on August 31 are defaulted, then the overall quantum of the bad loans in Indian banking system would come to about $12 trillion. If 1/5 of them default, then over the quantum of the bad loans would equal to something like $20 trillion. Now, do remember or keep in mind the fact that the Reserve Bank of India has allowed moratorium on loan repayments till August 31. Of course, they need to make a call as to what happens after August 31. People like the HDFC chairman Deepak Parekh have asked them not to extend the moratorium because the NBFCs are going to bleed if they were to extend. Now, as per rating agency ICRA, 52% of the assets under management of the NBFCs were under moratorium as of May 30. Now, even if 20%, or rather, even take a conservative figure, let's say 10% of these defaulted, then the gross NPAs or non-performing assets of the NBFCs will more than double and reach 9.6% as of March 2021, at the time the financial year comes to a close, as compared to 4.6% as of March 2020. That's a really sharp rise that you may take place. Now, what can be the other effects of these NBFCs getting into so much trouble and so much of non-performing assets getting added? The level of the NBFCs, the loans which are going to get SAR is going to spill over to banks, because as of December 2016, the banks lending to NBFCs amounted to $3.22 trillion. Now, by May 2020, lending had jumped from $3.22 trillion in December 2016 to $8.04 trillion, right? Now, so if these NBFCs which are borrowing from the banks default, or rather the borrowers from NBFCs default, then NBFCs themselves will start defaulting to the banks. And there's going to be a vicious circle that will get created. So you will see that the loans which are outstanding in the books of the banks in general will also start getting SAR, NPAs will increase, and the entire banking sector will face a fresh hole in their system. So this is a very big wave of defaults that is facing us. And you need to be very, very cautious. There are some newcomers who have started investing, and everything, they right from morning tea to evening to the night, they are talking about BANKNIFTY, and they are playing in futures and options. But do they understand the big hole that is coming in the banking sector? They be extremely cautious. Today we have a liquidity driven rally. There are time to time corrections that can continue, but at the end of the day, when the music stops, then you will be left holding the bag. You have to understand the fundamentals as well. Don't just get up in the morning and just because you're working from home does not mean that you sit and invest in any crap investment. I'm not saying the bank nifty is wrong, but the fundamentals at this point of time are deteriorating, and deteriorating very sharply. Happy investing. Take care. Bye-bye.